Hello, everybody. It has been like a full week since I have seen you guys. I am sad about that. It's actually been that long. But me and Lizard Guy had a good time hanging out. We didn't really record anything. We just ended up playing games and stuff because that was the main focus of it, just having fun, playing random games. We didn't play any Mario Party. We played a lot of like Mario Golf and Smash, and what else did we play? Death Stranding 2, he showed me that. Hey, Robbie. Alright, so I will explain the whole Call of Duty thing when we get a few more people in the chat. Hey, Aiden. Hey, Mia. But yeah, we had a good time. Got to hang out. I got to see my dogs, of course, which is always a good time, especially with one of them getting up there in age. He's a little bit older. He's 12 and a half years old, so he's getting up there a little bit. He's still such a sweet, sweet puppy, though. Hey, Zinky. So, what exactly is it that Activision did? This is easily one of the most insane things that I have seen in my 15 years of trophy hunting. And I'm actually going to switch over the feed here to capture my screen. Hey, sweet. Been back and forth on vacation. Last night you autopopped the PS5 version of Modern Warfare 3. Now do the PS4 version. Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. Nice. Yep, this is easily one of the most bizarre things I've seen, so let's go ahead and pull it up here. So yeah, they took Modern Warfare 2 and 3, or they're going to take them out of Call of Duty HQ. And once they're out of HQ, they're now being released as separate versions. But for some reason, the PS4 version of Modern Warfare 2 and 3 already had a Platinum? And they just made another Platinum for them? Like, I understand putting in the Platinum for the PS5 version, but why the hell is there a second release for the PS4 versions? It makes literally no sense whatsoever. I am so confused at this. Like, this is easily one of the strangest things I have seen in my 15 years of trophy hunting. This is easily one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. And this may very well go, like, surpass the Japanese Borderlands 1 fiasco with its DLC. At this point, Activision is just unpredictable. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Or just idiots, would probably be the better word. Because you hype up COD HQ, you make it the whole major important thing is COD HQ, COD HQ, COD HQ. And then you go and do this out of nowhere. And apparently COD HQ is not dead, though. Apparently they're just going to keep it. But what we think is going to happen is that every year the oldest Call of Duty title on there is going to get removed. So there's only ever like 3 games in it, so it's not a full terabyte's worth of storage. Even though I'm using up a full terabyte's worth of storage to get all this crap downloaded, because it's ridiculous. I don't think it'll be unobtainable. I think people said that it'll still be obtainable because there will be like a sync button that we can hit. So let's go ahead and see if we can grab one of them. Only the PS4 version of COD HQ is currently even partially downloaded. So we're going to go ahead and try to grab the PS4 version. Whatever. I accept. I sell my life away. I sell my soul away here to Call of Duty. At least I get the PS5 version. Modern Warfare 3 Platinum for PS5. Yeah, I mean, we are getting more Platinums out of it, and 3 out of the 4 currently autopop. The only one that doesn't work right now is the PS5 version of Modern Warfare 2, because God forbid Activision does anything correctly at this point, because they managed to fuck up the autopop for one of their games after making all these changes, which is just honestly kind of hilarious and kind of on point for Activision. It's just easily, again, one of the most insane things I've ever seen, alongside this whole, oh, we're now Beavis and Butthead or whatever. Okay, so there is a, not that one, there's a sync button somewhere that we have to hit. Which I have to figure out where that actually is. But yeah, so what they're supposedly doing is they're removing Modern Warfare 2 and 3 from here. But then, wait a minute. Why is Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Cold War and Vanguard still in here? I am really confused now. That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. Why are the old ones still in here? I mean, what the hell? Why are the old ones still in here? Here's about PS5 second version. Well, I want it in case I ever wanted every COD game that's still obtainable, even though that's probably not something that's ever going to happen. Okay, so there's something that we have to hit in here to get it to sync up, so give me just a second to figure that one out. Open the settings menu, account and network, and then sync achievements. And then I think we have to log into the other version. So once we do that, I believe now we have to wait for just a second, and then we go into the standalone version. Because Modern Warfare 2019 and everything after uses COD HQ. Yeah, but I don't see why they wouldn't get rid of, like, Vanguard or something. Like, no one wants fucking Vanguard. It's one of the worst ones in the series. No one wants that one in here. Hey, Razbin. Any COD games linked with Warzone are still going to be on there. But weren't all those linked with Warzone in some way? Okay, so hopefully it's... Oh. So then I believe we have to go and log into the actual other version of the game, if I'm understanding things correctly. So now, I believe that we go to the PS4 version of Modern Warfare 3. So this is now the standalone version of Modern Warfare 3. It is storming outside, isn't it? I can hear it through my headphones. That's not a good thing. Alright! Let's see if it pops all of them at once. Okay, it's actually going to go through all of them, which I actually don't mind that, because that looks better. So it's actually going to go through every single trophy on its own, which is why the platinum times are only, like, 3 minutes is the fastest time right now. Alright, now we just wait. Hey, TJ. No, COD HQ is not ending. What we think they're doing is just removing old games every year so that they can put the new ones in. We're pretty sure that's what's happening. Which is so incredibly stupid, by the way. Like, again, if they would just scrap the whole COD HQ thing, but then that would be Activision admitting defeat. It would be them admitting that, hey, COD HQ was a stupid idea that almost no one actually likes, but we're just going to double down on our stupidity and do this. Again, it's easily the most insane thing, or bizarre thing, or one of the most bizarre things that I've ever seen in the trophy hunting world. It's interesting. So you'll still need to do the DLCs. I don't know at this point what it's going to end up doing. I legitimately have no idea anymore what Activision is going to do. Because none of this makes any sense whatsoever. Because again, they do all this stuff for COD HQ, they spend all this time, effort, money on it, and then they're just like, oh, now we're just going to give you separate downloadable versions outside of the HQ, even though these games had Warzone in them, which is the whole big thing that we think is so amazing, even though Battle Royale has been dead for half a decade at this point. You're confused, Spider? So am I. It's so annoying because all of this stuff came out on Monday night after I had already recorded the trophy update. So yeah, all this stuff came out after I had recorded the trophy update. The little mini one. I don't know if it auto-popped everything. I wonder if I need to actually download all of the game modes. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I might need to actually download all the game modes. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? At least the music's banging. What happens with Black Ops 6? We assume that it'll get the same treatment in another year from now. Like a year from now, they'll remove it. Like what they did here. I don't know at this point. This is so weird. Thought I already had the Platinums. I do already have the lists that were not out prior to Monday. And then they popped all this out randomly on Monday for some reason. So, I don't know what's going on with how weird these are popping. There's like no consistency to that either. I guess it's just going straight down the list from the top. Is my best guess. Those... I don't think those will get a re-release, except... Well... No, I don't think those will get a re-release, because Cold War and Vanguard already had both a PS4 and PS5 version with a Platinum that were not fully tied to COD HQ in the same way that these are. Modern Warfare, maybe? I could see Modern Warfare 1 maybe getting that at some point, but I don't think any of the other old ones will. Black Ops 6 probably will, though. Hey! There it is! Collected all the trophies in Modern Warfare 3's re-release. That is awesome! It's already at a 1.8%. I'm surprised it's that common. I'm legitimately surprised it's that common. Then again, there's probably not a whole lot of people playing this yet. Well, that one's done, so we can get this shit out of here. Yeah, there it is. So, cool, I guess. Screw this game. Get it out of here. Alright, that frees up some space. Now I have 81 gigs, which is not even enough to install everything yet. This is the next one that needs to install. So yeah, we're gonna prioritize that one and hold this one off because this one at least works in its current state. Apparently though, because Activision literally cannot do anything correctly, the PS5 version of Modern Warfare 3 does not auto-pop currently. Or no, the PS5 version of, Modern Warfare 2. The PS5 version of Modern Warfare 3 does auto-pop. The PS5 version of Modern Warfare 2 does not auto-pop currently, because Activision literally can't do anything right. I finally platinumed the worst game in the series! How big are the standalones? Big, I think. I already deleted one of them, so... I already deleted that one. They're like, maybe 40 to 50 gigs each? Yeah, I think they're like 40 gigs each or something. This one, the PS4 version here, is only 31. COD HQ is what? 114, because of course it is. Modern Warfare 3 PS5 version is... No, wait, not that. information. I don't know why I blanked out on that. 104. Holy freaking God, that's ridiculous. How is the standalone... Well, I guess it kind of makes sense because this was such a big game with zombies, but still. Jeez, that's ridiculous. So these can auto-pop. Can't the original versions auto-pop? I think they do, actually, which is why they won't become unobtainable once all this stuff is removed from the COD HQ. Just watch it make a COD HQ PS4 list. I don't see that happening, honestly. I don't really see that being something that would happen. But I had to delete, like, so much stuff off of my console. Like, I had to delete... Let's see. I wrote it all down so I can re-download it. I had to delete both versions of The Expanse, Fallout 76, which I actually really want to play because we're getting Fosnock in July for some reason, and I'm sure as hell going to go play that. Fallout 4... Death Stranding Director's Cut, both versions of Resident Evil 8, Metamorphosis, which I just need to go ahead and freaking do that game. It's like 20 gigabytes and it's like a 2-hour platinum. I don't know why it's taken me so long to do it. No Man's Sky, which isn't really that big a deal. Nubla 2, Star Wars Battlefront PS5, the Battlefront Collection, and then both versions of Call of the Seas. So this is going to take a while to get everything all sorted out correctly. Bought some games from GameStop earlier this week. They're still having a 4 for $20 sale. Nice. But yeah, you'll be able to do the originals, thankfully. You can just, like, sync it in that, and it'll still work, which is great. Hey, Cassie, you saw the COD new list and was very confused. Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. How's Death Stranding going? It is going very well. Just do Modern Warfare 3 PS5 next. Don't I have to have COD HQ installed, though, to do that? I can try and see if it'll pop here, but it may not work until I log into HQ on the PS5 version of the HQ. Because, of course, there's two different versions of it, because why the hell wouldn't there be? Let's see if it auto-pops. It may not, though. I may have to install that first. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to install that first. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna have to install that first. Okay, that sucks. So inconvenient. Like, seriously, so damn inconvenient. Didn't I already platinum Fallout 4? I did, but occasionally I like to go back and play it. Okay, so I actually have to log into COD HQ first on the other version, which is so stupid. Okay, that lightning was slightly close. I hope I don't lose power. Now I'm kind of worried that I might lose power because it's currently storming a lot outside. What I can do is... There might be enough space for this now? No, there's not enough space for it right now, so I'm going to have to delete something else first. Which is why I want to go ahead and get this other one done here. PS5 version of that is done. Start this one. Mixed bag when it comes to games at the moment. You have 8 Dumbledore minifigures. Nice. How do you download COD HQ? It should be somewhere in your library. Like, for me, it was over in just the Your Collection area. They were all in here. Alright, so once that gets downloaded, I can delete the PS4 version of COD HQ, and then I'll have enough space to install the other stuff. We can go ahead and auto-pop the PS5 version of Modern Warfare 3 once that's installed. The problem with this version is that the PS5 version of Modern Warfare 2 doesn't auto-pop, because of course Activision can't do things correctly. Actually bought Soul Calibur 5 a few days ago, nice. Play the Steam version. Yeah, but at least with that one we have Creation Club. I definitely need to get the Steam versions of the other Fallout games, though I own the original Fallout. In fact, that reminds me, I need to go ahead and look into just getting a second monitor just so I can actually stream PC stuff a little more easily. Also probably need to get a mouse and a keyboard as well for that. So Caliber 5 is way harder than 6. So you need to log on to COD HQ on one version to play the other version. No, well, you have to log on to the PS4 version of COD HQ to get the two PS4 versions, and you have to log into the PS5 version of COD HQ to do the PS5 versions, because all of this is so logical. Don't have Black Ops 6. Maybe don't start it at this point. If they're gonna do this shit show once a year, I'm not sure I'd want to do that, because I had to shuffle so much stuff around. It's ridiculous, because I don't have an external hard drive for my PS5. The challenges are the only hard part in 5. With enough practice, it's doable. 6 out of 10. This is a little annoying, especially when you get stuck in combos. The AI won't let you do anything. Actually use Nexus mods for your mods, as well as Creation Club. Nice, nice. Because Creation Club did have a fair amount of stuff in it, at least. So yeah, we just need this to finish downloading, or at least become playable, and then we can just immediately pop this as well. So at least that'll be done. Then I can delete this, and the other COD HQ, and then I can download the PS5 versions of both games, as well as the PS5 COD HQ. Oh great, my lights just flickered. Guys, if I suddenly cut out, and the stream dies for any reason, it's because I lost power. There's a not insignificant chance that is going to happen tonight. So I will apologize in advance if I suddenly get cut off. It might very well just... Yeah, you guys can probably hear that, so... if I suddenly get cut off, it's because I'm in the middle of a storm, so... Hopefully it doesn't take out the power, but sometimes it does. Should check, and it looks like online's still working. That's good. Just created a boosting session for Need for Speed Rivals PS3. Open, you'll find someone pretty soon. Made a beef stew last night. Ooh, nice. Enjoying, but you're gonna wait a little bit longer. I actually made a dessert because we've got a potluck at work tomorrow for lunch, so I made a dessert for that. One of the ones from one of the cookbooks. And it came out pretty well. I burnt some of it, but that's to be expected when I try to cook something, because it usually doesn't end that well. It wasn't as bad as the time that I dropped the pot of boiling hot, syrupy sugar water on myself that one time. That was a fun time. I still need to someday launch the second YouTube channel just so I can put vlogs and stuff on there in the future. I'm still trying to get Lizard Guy to start streaming again as well. He's just been kind of busy with work and all, so really just need to get him to start streaming again, especially, I think he will when Metal Gear Delta comes out, or either that or I'll just bug the hell out of him until he does decide to start streaming it, so we shall see. A few days ago after hard rain. Yep, that happens here too. It's usually the internet that goes out more so than the power. PS3 Need for Speed. You had a thunderstorm earlier today. God, we've had so many of them this year. It's been a very stormy summer, even by South Carolina standards, which is good because we've needed rain for a couple of years at this point, so I'm not mad about it. I don't mind the storms, I just don't like losing power, or especially internet. Because I don't live near any towers, so lose internet, I don't have much of a cell signal either. So online trophies are quick and easy, probably just do them in August, maybe September. How last week went? It went very well. Me and Lizard Guy had a good time. We played, we played the Smash Ultimate or whatever it's called on the Switch. We played, what else? Mario Golf on the Switch. Death Stranding 2, he showed me Death Stranding 2. I can't wait to play that at some point. It has this thing called a coffin board that you can literally just like ride around like a skateboard or hide in, because reasons. It looked good. Then, what else? I think we tried to play a little bit of Dark Souls, but we gave up pretty quickly, like on his console. Played a little bit of Super Mario Sunshine, just trading off after shines and deaths and stuff. That was pretty fun. On the Switch, of course. Made the beef stew with onions, carrots, cauliflower, and mushrooms. Take out the mushrooms and you got me hooked on that, potentially. Not a mushroom person at all. 900 platinum gonna be? At this point, I honestly have no freaking idea at this point. I really have no idea anymore. What am I doing with my life at this point? Just with this whole Call of Duty thing, this has kind of thrown off my entire plan for this week. I am getting, I think, Alan Wake 1's remaster from Gamefly next, which is pretty cool. Still haven't gotten college football yet, which I'm honestly surprised so many people want it. Let me delete the trophy list just to make sure it doesn't screw anything up. The 0% list. Jigsaw Chronicles Heroes of Legends is on sale. I don't know anything much about that. Do more Anthem. Unfortunately, it's boring. It's still a long way to go. Yeah, I saw Illusion played through it. Sort of skimmed that video because I don't have much interest in that game. Why does everyone hate mushrooms? You love mushrooms. I just don't like them, man. I just have never liked them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and check out PSN profiles, and we're going to see just what kind of progress has been made. Like, in terms of time. I want to see how high up on the leaderboard I am. 4 minutes and 5 seconds for the re-release. Not even in the top 50. Top time is 3 minutes and 5 seconds, and I think that's just because people have better internet connection, better console, hardware, something, or we're just faster about clicking through things. So that's not entirely surprising. But holy crap! Okay, so PS4 version of this game, the Platinum currently is at 1.8%, though it'll go up a lot more over time. Do you know what it is on PSN profiles? 58% Platinum obtained. 58%. This is going to be by far the most common set of Call of Duty Platinums. Prior to this, by far the most common one was Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, and it was still in like a 14-15%. And now all of these are going to be like over 50%, which means they're not even really worth it. Unless you're trying to do like the whole series, which really, really sucks. You love mushrooms. Bought Tekken 8 today and Jewel Fever 2 and 3. No platinums, but easy trophies. Nice. Almost done with Captain Toad Treasure Track. Nice, nice. Oh, you got Mario vs. Donkey Kong? Is that... Wait, no, that's not the new one, right? Because the new one's the Donkey Kong, like, open world one. 8 mushrooms today with dinner. Is Astrobot getting more DLC? I think it will get another DLC at some point. Probably to coincide with the release of another Astrobot game in the future. That's my assumption, because they're at like 90 or 95 levels. So I would think they'd want to get it up to an even 100, but I could be wrong on that, of course. Beef stew today and add mushrooms. Silent Hill 2 is on sale. Yes, that actually reminds me, I need to pick that up. Thank you for reminding me of that, because I definitely need to buy that. I actually am very excited to play that. What a coincidence. Yours was the roast. Enjoying your little vacation right now. Nice. AC Shadow's got another DLC. But just so people can see where I'm at in Death Stranding while we're waiting for this to finish installing, we're at 49 out of 63 trophies, which is not too bad. Story's obviously done. Standard orders are done. I haven't done these legendary ones yet, but those probably will be at least partially streamed, just because it's presumably the hardest trophy in the game, because I think you actually have to play on hard difficulty to get, at least for the gold trophy. Then I completed every type of structure, did get that trophy done, thankfully. I was only missing the Timefall Shelter and the bridge, because you have to build both parts of the bridge, apparently. I have to connect all settlements, which I've connected all the ones in the starting area, but I'm missing like 3 or 4 in the second area. Maximum connection with all facilities. I'm almost done maxing out all of the facilities in the first region, which is only like the port city, the capital city, a distribution center, no, 2 distribution centers, the wind farm, and a couple of other miscellaneous locations, so I'm almost done with the first region, then we can head off to the major second region. Then the memory chips, there's like 50 plus of those. I'm going to need to watch a guide for that just to see what to do. 100 interviews, I'm getting close on this. I've probably done like 80 at this point, but that'll just come naturally. I think I'm a level 4 connection with BB right now, so that one will also come naturally. Grade 60 in all delivery categories. The only one that's causing trouble right now is time, because I'm only like a level 20 on that one or something. This one will come over time, though I'm surprised I don't have it yet. This one, I still have no idea what I'm supposed to do for this one. I might just have to look that one up, unfortunately. Somehow I still don't have this one, which is shocking. I've upgraded all but 2 structures. I think the zip line still needs to be upgraded, and the shelter itself, like the actual, like, emergency prepper shelter. Fabricate all items. I fabricated maybe half of them. Okay, this one's almost done. Almost done. 97%. Let's go. Mario vs. Donkey Kong is a puzzle game, remake of the original Game Boy version. Oh, nice, nice. Hopefully we get some more old, like, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance and SP and DS games in the future. I'd love to see a few more of those. I'd love to see, like, Nintendogs come back. Did anyone play Nintendogs? I should go check on my Nintendogs. It's been, like, 20 years since I've seen any of them. Alright, so let's log into this. This one should be available to Autopop, the other PS4 one. Then we can delete all the PS4 stuff. Gonna buy Soul Calibur 6 and use your $5 coupon and the disc went missing. Oh, that sucks. Just wondering, but why not do the PS5 version? I will do the PS5 version. Don't get me wrong. I will do the PS5 version for Modern Warfare 3 for sure. The PS5 version for Modern Warfare 2 does not currently auto-pop for some reason. So I'm not gonna do that again until it either auto-pops or it's confirmed not to auto-pop. That one I could tolerate doing again because Modern Warfare 2 is definitely easier and much shorter. It's got a handful of online trophies, but they're co-op online trophies, and there's only 3 Spec Ops missions you have to do. And the campaign stuff isn't too hard for the most part, so... Alright, let's get everything synced on up, so we should be getting this one here. Ghost in Training. So yeah, this is the PS4 version. Then we'll get this done, then we can delete COD HQ from the PS4 version. And then we'll just have the PS5 versions to do at some point. But yeah, we will definitely get the PS5 versions, don't worry. Dog is probably dead now. And yeah, it probably is a Nintendogs. The funny thing is, I had all 4 versions of Nintendogs. I had all 4 of them, so the Lab, the Dachshund, and the Chihuahua. I mostly played the Lab version, though. And I also had the Dalmatian one, but just the problem is, like, nothing worked that well because you had to, like, speak into the speaker on the DS, which wasn't the easiest thing to do. Bought a new chair a few days ago, supposed to be a massage chair, but it just vibrates, so kind of wasted $200. Needed a new chair anyway. Okay, fair enough. Death Stranding, gonna need to grind Modern Warfare 2 and 3 trophies. Modern Warfare 2 isn't awful in terms of its trophies. It's a little annoying at times, but it's not awful. The Modern Warfare 3 stuff is a whole nother story. But hey, re-downloading these games does give me an excuse to finally do a handgun-only playthrough for Modern Warfare 2 2022, because I haven't done that yet. I did one for Modern Warfare 2019, I did one for Cold War, I did one for Black Ops 6, I did one for Modern Warfare 3, and nearly beat it. Hey, there it is! We are RTB, let's go! So I did one for all the modern games, except for Modern Warfare 2 2022. So yeah, Modern Warfare 2, if I do have to end up doing this one again on the PS5 version, it's not that big a deal. Because most of the campaign trophies really are not that hard. Veteran is a slightly trickier in this one compared to the other current Modern Warfares, but it's still not that bad. Miscellaneous stuff isn't too bad. And then, of course, you just have your few trophies for the co-op, which are not the worst thing in the world. They're not insanely hard or anything like that, but just requires, you know, co-op stuff, which can be problematic. I go back and work on Battlefield 2042. Apparently that game is not fun, so good luck with that if you decide to suffer through it. There it is, both of the new PS4 stacks are done. So, let's get that shit off of my console, hopefully for good. As well as COD HQ for the PS4. We do not need it on here at all anymore. Alright, so the PS5 version, we just now need to download COD HQ for the PS5, which we should be able to do now. Holy fuck, 126 gigabytes? What the fuck? I guess that's not that surprising, but good lord. It doesn't need to install that far for it to work, though, which is good. Yeah, it only needs to install a little bit for it to actually work. That's a little insane. Or a lot insane. You want to know why different colors are higher prices? I have no idea. I'm all a few times and it wasn't relaxing at all. How do you feel about platinuming 3 COD games in a day? I'm going to Disneyland! That's how I feel. Isn't that a thing that people say? Alright, yeah, 15 minutes until this one's available to play. 14 minutes. And then we can at least knock out this one, and then all we'll have left is the other PS5 one, which we can't do yet because it doesn't auto-pop currently because Activision can't do anything right. Alright, I'm back to 115 gigabytes, which is good, so I've got a little bit of space again. Got the clean exit trophy already on Battlefield 2042, nice. All they had was green, you wanted purple, which was sold out. The green one was cheaper. I don't know what the difference is. I guess they just think that green is a less appealing color or something. Which green was my favorite color when I was a children. I'm currently knocking out my Duolingo, except I'm currently playing chess as my Duolingo for today. Because I was too lazy to do the actual Duolingo today. Because of course I was. I'm just going to knock this out real quick and at least have that done for today. I'll remember to do the real one tomorrow. As our trip's getting closer, we're only a couple months away from leaving. Actually, we're only like a month and 3 weeks away from leaving, which I cannot freaking wait. It's going to be such a fun trip. Going to see a lot. Ooh, do I want to take out that? Oh, that's the king that's in the way, duh. Just trying to judge my level of skill with chess, and apparently it's a... That's not going to help. But yeah, we just got to let that install real quick. Still pretty bizarre, though. Got the clean exit trophy already on... Okay, good. At least you got that done. Because I remember Illusion complaining about, like, that one and some of the other stuff in the game. I mean, he complains about every game he plays, to be completely fair, but... That particular game I can understand the complaints about because it looks terrible, and it's apparently not a good time. Yeah, that trip I cannot wait. It is going to be so much fun. Going to see a lot. Hopefully meet people, meet my family that's over there that I've never met before. It's going to be a good time. Oh, so I can't just do a stalemate. Be nice if I could. It's not the best move. What are you mad about? It's still a winning move. It says I'm one move away from checkmate. Is it that? No. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, thank God that's over with, so I can now focus on actual other games. Keep my streak going, my 113-day Duolingo streak. "11 minutes until it's ready, and then we can knock out the PS5 version of Modern Warfare 3. I don't know what we're going to play after this, actually. I didn't really think that far ahead, because I didn't know exactly how long this was going to take. I would think maybe we played Death Stranding, but I might play something else. And then again, I've had to delete so much stuff off my console that I'm not entirely sure what I still have left. But yeah, I have no idea now what I'm going to do for my 900th Platinum, because this kind of threw off all my plans. I've talked Shadow of the Colossus maybe, but we'll have to see about that. I don't know if there might be a better option, because there are like a growing number of rumors that we're going to get a Fallout remaster of some kind, presumably Fallout 3, and perhaps have it coincide with the second season of the show. Because, I'm going to be completely honest, we're never going to get a remake or remaster of Fallout New Vegas. It's just not going to happen. It was made by Obsidian, Bethesda will never allow it. Because they got shown up in 18 months versus what they did in all their other games. So, it ain't going to happen, unfortunately. I don't think it will. I'd be very, very surprised. And they claim that they're working on multiple Fallout games right now, which they should be after how successful Season 1 of the show was. And releasing something around the time of the second season of the show would make sense, because you got the hype train to ride then. Cannot wait for Season 2 of the show. That is a day one watch for me, of course. Cannot freaking wait for that. Because that's in December. I don't know exactly when in December, but I can't wait to watch it. Water. Copy of Lego The Hobbit reeks of cigarettes. Oh, that sucks. Fallout Shelter's going good. Went ahead and bought a Mr. Handy, put him near the diner. Yeah, the Mr. Handys make that game a lot easier to get through. Make it a lot more, I guess, automated, if that makes any sense. I mean, it basically is what it does, so. Automates a lot of your tasks. Yeah, this is an interesting way to come back to streaming after a week off. Very different way of coming back to streaming. I'm glad you guys liked the Yum Yum Wiggler Milk short. That was a fun moment. That's the kind of stupid shit that me and him will come up with when we're playing games while intoxicated. Yummy, yummy Wiggler Milk. And then, of course, people pointed out in the comments of that, when I was saying that maybe the Wigglers are the cows of that universe, there are actually cows in the Mario universe, which I didn't think about at the time. So that only makes the whole Wiggler Milk situation more disturbing. But I'm currently working on editing that Mario Party video. Now, the sad thing about that is I actually have to edit it on my old laptop, because I cannot transfer it over to my new one, because like it won't upload or download from OneDrive. So I cannot get it to work, because like I've tried using the external hard drive that I had and just plug it into my new laptop, but that doesn't work because I guess it's so old or something. So I am working on editing that. It's maybe 40 to 50% of the way done. And alongside that, the Resident Evil 7 Ethan Must Die video, I have been making progress on that the last few days. It's probably about 80% of the way done, so it'll be out probably next week, which is definitely a good thing. all the pain and suffering I went through in that, eventually worth it because that it was a very well-earned, difficult trophy. Level 25 trophy isn't popping. Got 2 people to level 25, no trophy. I can't remember if that's one of those where you have to, like... No, it was Fallout 76 where you had to, like, pop the level 100 outside of doing, like, certain quests or something. I don't remember that one being glitched, but... I hope it's not anything insane, though. I don't remember it being glitched in my old playthrough of the game. Can't wait for, Shantae Risky Revolutions coming out in August. It's been 6 years since that series got a game. I have no idea what that series even is. Spent the day building a couple Lego Marvel sets. Nice. Alright, this should be about done by now. It should be getting very close to being playable. 5 minutes. Perfect. Play that. Do this. Get a 3rd platinum today. And then I'm going to have to edit my trophy guide for Modern Warfare 3 here in the near future. I wrote a guide for this game, and it will need to be corrected and updated with modern information. Which shouldn't take too long to put together. But yeah, that was a whole nother thing about all of this, is just... When all of this happened, it hit the guide writers quite a bit, and the PSN Profiles people quite a bit, just because no one was expecting it. Because, why the hell would we? But yeah, literally no one was expecting it, so it kind of just... It's taken over the forums, and it kind of screwed up everything for everyone, so... But it looks like that PS5 version of Modern Warfare 2 is simply not working, so we are not going to start it yet. I'm going to see if they fix the autopop for it. If not, I'll just have to do the game again, which isn't that big a deal. Because again, that one at least doesn't have an insane amount of obnoxious online bullshit to do. Okay, so... The platinum on here, 3.5%. That seems pretty reasonable. You know what the platinum percentage is on PSN Profiles right now? 71%. This new stack is a 71% platinum. It is a common platinum on PSN Profiles. Holy crap. 1 minute 59 seconds. I doubt I was fastest, but... Oh, I'm not that far off, so... The absolute fastest time you can do this in is 1 minute and 55 seconds. So I missed the top 50 by 4 seconds, which isn't too bad. But yeah, the PS5 version of Modern Warfare 2 doesn't work because, God forbid, they actually make something work correctly. This is Activision we're talking about, so I guess we can't really expect perfection or even competence at this point. But it's still disappointing. They're all in the vault working. Okay, yeah, because I don't remember if there was anything weird with that particular game with stuff like that. 8 poly bags to make it literal insanity. Seen the lady saw the earlier comment but finished. Yeah, I saw the comment. Hogwarts Castle done, though. That's pretty awesome. And I saw your the picture you posted a couple days ago of the mock for the bridge scene is looking pretty good. Definitely coming along. Do it while getting quests, maybe, but just got bottle and cappy from a quest. Oh, nice. They'll now show up in the vault and randomly bless you with bottle caps at times. Kind of like a very creepy, weird version of Santa Claus. Except that they give you old, rusty metal and expect you to get tetanus and die instead of giving you gifts. So that's what bottle caps are, old, rusty metal, potentially. And tetanus probably isn't fun. That's what causes that lockjaw thing. That is one shot I've had to get a number of times in my life because I might find stupid ways to cut myself on metal. Like about 4 years ago when I cut myself on the cheese grater. That was a fun night. That's being sarcastic, of course. That was an interesting night. Sliced my thumb way open on the cheese grater not long after I moved in here. I was able to stop the bleeding by putting black pepper in it because that actually is a thing that works shockingly. And then went to the urgent care the next morning And they had never heard of that trick before, but it worked very well. It stopped it from bleeding. It stopped me from having to, like, go to the emergency room or something in the middle of the night. The Molaram figure came in, ordered a few more temple guards. Nice, nice. Alright, come on. Be done installing, please. Or at least the basic part of it. We can sync it up, and then we can go play the PS5 version of Modern Warfare 3. Autopop that. I'll have to title this something like the time I got 3 COD Platinums in one day, not clickbait. Because it really isn't clickbait. I'm just not specifying that it's auto-popping on a series of lists that no one thought was actually going to be a thing. Alright, so that can keep going. It has using up so much bandwidth. It's a good thing I have some kind of unlimited plan of some kind. Okay, let's auto-pop the PS5 version of Modern Warfare 3 now. Game help is available. Cool, I don't care. But yeah, what the hell is this going to do to the next release? Like, is Black Ops 7 literally going to have, like, PS4 version, PS5 DLC, PS4 re-release version outside of COD HQ, PS5 re-release outside of COD HQ? So is it going to literally have 4 fucking versions? If so, I'm not looking forward to that. Even if they all auto-pop, it's still just ridiculous. Though at least that one is supposed to be the last one that comes out on PS4, so after that it'll only be 2 versions for each game, 2 PS5 versions potentially. Alright, account and network. Sync the achievements. Get a few more gators too. Are they really that hard to come by? You might have answered that before, but I feel like that wouldn't be as bad to come by. And hit it a second time just to be sure. Okay, back to Modern Warfare 3 PS5. The gators are cheap. Okay, that's good. Kind of sad to see the PS4 go. It is, but it's like, this is the one main series that still does PS4 versions of games. I feel like most of the other ones don't. Like, I highly doubt the next Battlefield will be on both consoles. I'd be very surprised if it was. Alright, we are in, and let's let all those trophies pop. See how fast of a time we can get for the leaderboards nowadays. Gotten supported long enough. Yeah, because it was released in 2013, like late 2013. So it's now 12 years old. I almost said 13 years old. Elevator out of order! You're out of order! Would not have expected 12 years of support. And I still love the PS4, had some amazing times on it. But yeah, it's time to move on. The hardware limitations are going to be problematic in the future. We really just need to be focusing on PS5. Especially with stuff like GTA 6 coming out. Need to be focused on that PS5 hardware and then the eventual PS6 re-release of it. I'm sure GTA 5 will also get a PS6 re-release. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't. And I'm sure that some of the COD games will get a PS6 re-release at some point. Though if we could get a World at War remake or remaster, I would not complain about that at all. Would love to see that one happen. So sometimes you just have to hit buttons to make it go through. That's really weird. System lasted longer than most gaming PCs. Yeah, that's very true. All the time you spent on that console. I mean, I spent many hours on it. It's where I started streaming from. Back when I was up in Cincinnati. Shit ton of trophies? Absolutely. At least we can play PS4 games on PS5. Yeah, and that's a very nice, helpful thing. So I legit think it just auto-pops in the order of the trophy list, which is kind of hilarious. Jam out to some music! I saw the trailer for the final chapter of Black Ops 6 Zombies. I'll admit, Black Ops 6 did a pretty good job with the zombies mode. I will give them credit there. They did a good job with it. You can pet the doggo. Best trophy in-game is you may pet the doggo. You may have your own adorable little hellhound puppy to protect you. That's so weird. Like, you have to actually just click around to make it all show up. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no answer for any of this. This is just weird at this point. This is, again, such a bizarre thing that I've never seen happen in the trophy world. But yeah, 3 Call of Duty Platinums in one night. Let's go. Been buying so many Legos lately. Zombies is as dead as ever. I thought it was doing reasonably well. Like, I know Black Ops 6 is kind of a shitty entry in the franchise at this point with all the hackers and bullshit online. So this version is a 0.5% here on PlayStation Network itself. Where does it stand on PSN profiles is the question. Because all of these COD games are going to have common platinums at this point. Which is really unfortunate because COD games have generally been on the rarer end of things. Actually, they've almost always been on the rare end of things. There's only a handful that are over 10%. Alright, I am syncing up now. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Awesome. Oh, wow, only 42%. So this is definitely the rarest of the 3 so far. Yeah, 42%. Okay, that's actually a little bit better. 3 minutes and 5 seconds is the fastest time. I'm 30th fastest achiever. Let's go. Number 30. Let's give it up for number 30. How about this other version of Modern Warfare 2? No one has the platinum yet. Several people have trophies in it. But no one has the hell? Oh, great. That's not a good sign. Or the LEGO Harry Potter Rise of Voldemort set from Goblet of Fire. Nice. Berserk on 3 LEGO sets right now. Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and Harry Potter. Very nice. So, currently, Modern Warfare 2's PS5 version that has the new Platinum trophy, every trophy except one has been earned by people. The only one that hasn't been earned is a very easy campaign trophy. So, Activision probably fucked up this list even worse and made one of the trophies bugged. So, that's just wonderful. Good freaking job, Activision. You guys are so good at your jobs. So absolutely amazing at your jobs. But yeah, that's 3 Call of Duty Platinums in one night. Not clickbait. 42% for this one. 58% for the Modern Warfare 3 PS4 re-release. And 71% for the Modern Warfare 2 PS4 re-release. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Okay, get this shit off of my console forever. Top 30, yep, 30, nice, very awesome. I've been fastest achiever twice at this point. I hope I'll get it again in the future. Well, at least now I have a little bit of space again. So now we can resume both of these. And yeah, let's go ahead and clear out the installed items. I have 215 gigabytes, so... let's go ahead and grab a couple of things in here. All my games from when I did the 100 Platinums in 3 hours stream. That was an interesting one. Where is Fallout 76? I thought it was kind of high up in the list. Well, I thought it was, but there it is. Download this bad boy, because I'm going to want to play that. And be happy that game has a platinum. Yep, very true. We got another platinum, so always good. Alright, so we got that now in the download queue. Well, I thought it was in the download queue. I don't think it actually is. Oh, there it is. Okay. I can take that off the list of stuff I have to re-download at least. Alrighty. Working on bugs next with PS5, just that Autopop trophies. Yeah, it doesn't work for all of them, but using a strategically placed save, like at the end of the game, right before you go into that final area, it can be sort of done in like an hour, because I think it took me like an hour and a half to fully Autopop everything. MW2 2022 S5 Platinums now. No, I think it only has 3? Yeah, I think it only has 3. Not counting OG Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, with that campaign remastered and the original, that's 2 more. So I think it's 5 total. Yeah, there's only 3 for the new one. And then 2 for the old one, pretty much. But yeah, I will let all of that install on its own. So we're not going to be doing any more Call of Duty stuff tonight. Only took an hour to get everything done. Well, let's strand some death for the rest of the night. It probably won't be a super late stream either. Now that we accomplished the main goal of it, it might not be a super late stream. Like 2.5 hours or something. Can't forget COD HQ. No, COD HQ is just the original PS5 version of the game. And the original PS4 version, so... I can check it on PSN profiles. Okay, so yeah, Modern Warfare 2. There's the original release of Modern Warfare 2 on PS4. The re-release on PS4. And the PS5 version. I mean, there actually are 6. At this point, I honestly do not know anymore. Oh shit, they did change it. I didn't even see that. They sure did change it. Look at that. PSN Profiles changed up their list. I did not know they had done that. There's now a Stage 0 or a no stage for Call of Duty HQ. That's pretty crazy. Then Stage 1 is Classic. Stage 2 is Modern Warfare Remastered. Stage 3 is World at War. Stage 4 is Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, the original. Stage 5 is Black Ops 1. Stage 6 is Modern Warfare 3. Stage 7 is Black Ops 2. Stage 8 is Black Ops Declassified. Still gotta go do that at some point. Stage 9 is the versions of Ghost. Stage 10 is the versions of Advanced Warfare. 11 is the versions of Black Ops 3. 12 is Infinite Warfare. 13 is World War 2. 14 is Black Ops 4. 15 is Modern Warfare 2019. 16 is the versions of Cold War. 17 is the versions of Vanguard. 18 is the now 3 other versions of Modern Warfare 2 2022. Stage 19 is the 3 different versions of Modern Warfare 3 2023. And Stage 20 is Black Ops 6's PS4 Platinum. That is not even remotely confusing in the slightest. That is me being sarcastic, of course. That is absurdly, stupidly confusing. So yeah, I guess it is technically 6 now. That's so dumb. That is just honestly so dumb at this point. Gonna get off. I don't want spoilers. Fair enough. But we've actually finished the story, Mia. Like, story's completely done. It's just clean up at this point. It's gonna take a long time. Okay, so Port Knot needs maybe one more delivery. The musician is good. Distribution center is good. The way station is good. Capital Knot is good. Luden's Fan is good. Wind Farm is not good, I don't think. Nope, Wind Farm needs more, and so does Port Knot. But that is going to be a little bit annoying to do here, because there's not any deliveries currently for either of those locations, I don't think. Well, what I can do, though, is... No, it doesn't say if there are any orders available there right now, does it? What do I have in my gear right now? PCC, some exo grenades, blood bags, boots. Does it say what he might have available for orders? A lot of lost cargo. Holy cow. So that's all in the share locker. Because there's no roads in this area, which is really annoying. No word from the guy who was going to help you with PS3 Jeopardy. Still no one has joined you for Wheel of Fortune. That sucks. Hopefully you can find someone sooner rather than later. I might as well just fragile jump to there at this point. Because we got to make one more delivery each to Port Knot and Wind Farm, and we should be done with this first area aside from the microchips or whatever they're called. Got enough things spoiled to you at this point. Alright, let's go. Don't mind spoilers for this kind of game, or for this game in particular. Well, the good thing is that there's not really that much to spoil at this point, because the main story's done. So at this point, there's not too much in the way of story stuff to worry about. The only stuff that will never stay spoiler-free is Star Wars related. True. Fragile jump. Oh, I can skip that. Alright, let's hope there's cargo here for me. Bet you no person on this planet doesn't know Darth Vader's Luke's father. What about random people in, like, Somalia or something that have never heard of Star Wars? Or, like, people in China where that stuff isn't allowed probably to be shown. Oh! That's a wind farm delivery. Is it enough? Almost. One more wind farm delivery and one more Port Knot delivery and we are good. Both of them have easy trophies. Oh, yeah, that sucks that people aren't showing up, though. Okay, so that goes to there, but that's just a... There's no point of that. I've already done that before, so... That isn't helpful. The order for Sam is just a recovery. There's no point of doing that. We don't need it. Let me see if there is a reorder that I can do for the wind farm. Never get a proper raw reaction on that scene. Very true. Finishing online and winning an online game, gotcha. Heard or seen it too. I don't know if all of them have. Let's go to... It's only showing safe houses? What? Can I not transit to Wind Farm? Oh, I can't transit to Wind Farm. Okay, new plan. We're going to pick up random lost cargo and carry it to Wind Farm. Unless there's anything new in here now. There is not. Okay, let me see what I have in terms of gear, and then we're just gonna run to Wind Farm. We have the power skeleton and a pair of boots. So I don't need that much for this. I am just gonna grab a PCC. And we're good on skeletons. I'll grab another pair of boots. And I will grab a non-lethal level 3 assault rifle. Assume probably the most iconic movie scene of all time. Yeah, but they may not have movies over there, so... That's a pretty rough place to live. Oh, it brought a bunch of stuff with me. Okay. Take the hematic grenades and the other non-lethal assault rifle. I can just put all this in better places here in a second. Perfect. Let's go. Alright, let's hope that Wind Farm has something for me to do. Because otherwise, it's going to take a while to be able to fully max these places out. Either that or I'm just going to have to pick up Wind Farm cargo. I guess I could work on more upgrades, because like I said before, I'd still need to fully upgrade a zipline.
Have a pleasant journey.
Aside from a zipline, though, I think the only other thing I need to fully upgrade might be a shelter, but I think this shelter's already fully upgraded on this file.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Seen so many documentaries, it's absolutely horrible. That's what I would think. It just looks awful. Oh, that's a level 3 already. Well, dang. Alright, let's take some zip lines. And that'll get us to the top of the mountain. And unfortunately, I can only get to the top of the mountain. I don't have another zip line after that, because I can't build one anywhere. Oh wow, that was cool. Went through a little charge field from a generator. That was musician cargo. So this area is in a perpetual, never-ending rainstorm, which is really annoying. High stats is so easy to lose your spot. Show one tiny mistake. Oh, okay. So this area is always in timefall, like no matter what, unless you actually escape it and deal with a monster. Power skeleton, metals, blood bag. It's not what I need. Capital, not city. Don't need any cargo to there. There is cargo for Wind Farm. Anything I can get for Wind Farm, I need. Distribution center stuff is kind of useless, but Wind Farm stuff is good. Let's do a scan. There's not much that the Wind Farm needs, though. something over there. Oh, great. Now we have BTs to deal with. Wonderful. Who doesn't love a bunch of BTs? Oh, we're crouching, so we should be okay. For now. We just need anything for the windfall farm at this point. There's something. I don't trust the game here. I'm sure something wants to attack. I must run out of my way for shiny objects. Behind us somewhere. Hold your breath, Sam. Hold your breath. This zip line is hooked to another one, I think, that I built. That probably alerted every BT in the tri-state area. It did. I might be able to get away from them. Sometimes it lets you. If you jump low enough, sometimes it does. We're almost there, though. We're almost at the farm. I'll be so glad when I never have to come here again, though. This area is just boring. Because it always has time fall, so you cannot get away from it here. Always has time fall. Heal my containers. Haven't played your PS5 in 2 months, spent so much time on the Switch. I mean, I still love my Switch. I play so much stuff on it. Okay, let's see if that's going to be enough to up the wind farm to maximum level. And then I never have to do this again, because, again, coming to this place sucks, because it's always full of BTs.
Delivering cargo.
Thunder's still going.
Damn near brings a tear to my eye just thinking about all you've done for us.
Perfect condition cargo. There we go. Wind farm is maxed out.
I know you folks try.
Wind farm is maxed out. Let's go. All that's left here is the Port Knot City. Another star. Let's go. Look at all them stars.
You'll be in our.
Good
Awesome.
work. New order available. Please act.
Okay, so all that's left now is Port Knot City in the first area, and then we're literally done with the first area. Unless this is a look. No, wait, that was Capital, or Central Knot City, which was destroyed. Alright, so yeah, we just gotta make Port Knot City happy, which
Access
only needs
delivery
probably one more
terminal.
delivery.
Information.
If there's a delivery here, that'd be great. Just a Port Knot. Deliveries to Capital Knot, whatever. Don't care about those all that much. Sure. Delivery to Luden's fan and the Transformer units. Sure, why not deliver all of them? Because clearly there are none for me going to Port Knot. Which is literally the only place I still need deliveries to go. Something about the musician, I'm not doing that one right now, because that doesn't help. Alright then, well... all that's left is just Fort Knot, so we're going to have to pick up some lost cargo and carry it there most likely, because that seems to be the only option at this point. Hopefully there's no major time fall now, but there is, never mind. Of course there is, because why wouldn't there be? Just this one little area always is super annoying to go through because of the time fall. It's always here, and there's always BTs here, so... I almost just want to avoid out here so I never have to come back here. I have an excuse to never come back here. Capital Knot City, no help. I don't care about... I don't think that's my container, but regardless. Various junk. Metal, I will take that with me, because I can use that for upgrades. Even if it's not the most helpful thing in the world, I'll still use it. Head back to PS5, think about what game to play next. I mean, Death Stranding's been a lot of fun for me, but it's definitely not the kind of game for everyone. But yeah, I think the next Gamefly game I'm getting is Alan Wake Remastered, so that could be a somewhat interesting one to do at some point. I don't know if I'll stream that or not, though. Need to look at what the trophy list is like for it. That feeling you own so many games, but no idea what to play. Oh, for sure. That's how it is in several of these streams, where I just don't know what I want to play. I mean, tonight would have been a harder choice if it wasn't for the whole Call of Duty thing happening, so... which, of course, that came out of absolutely nowhere, and that's a once-in-a-while kind of thing. Which you'll never expect to happen. Alright, well, let's head back to Fort Knot City and hope for some miscellaneous deliveries near there. Oh no, cargo containers are being damaged. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Absolutely great game. I still love it. I don't care what anyone says, very fun game. Very time consuming, but very fun. At least in my opinion. Some might disagree. Alan Wake 2 is really good, so assuming you play the original. That's good to know, then I will hopefully enjoy it whenever it gets here. At least we have zip lines across most of this first area of the world, so whenever we get around to those premium deliveries, it should be a little bit easier. Okay, so from here, there are no further zip lines at the moment, so we're going to need to build another one at some point for faster travel. I suggest playing the second game. I definitely will at some point, because I know it was pretty well received overall. 100 hours Insanity. I think it was more like 80 hours. I don't remember it being like a full 100 hours. I think it was more like 80. Even so, that's obviously a very long game, but I personally really enjoyed it because I love Star Wars and I enjoy the LEGO games, and it was a very good game to play on stream for just casual grinding and stuff. Soundtrack's good as well. That's good to know then. Someone left a bike here. I want to see if I can get a zip line positioned to be usable from there. Or even at least from over there, actually would be fine too, so... you know what? That will work. That'll work. Got a full zipline network all the way to here, so... build maybe one more at the top of the hill here, and that'll be super useful. If I ever have to come back here for premium deliveries or memory chips. Probably for memory chips. This is like 50 plus of those, and I have no idea where most of them are. I found like one by complete accident. But according to Lizard Guy, some of the BTs in the second game can actually see you. Not just hear you, they can actually see you, which is slightly terrifying. It means that I will probably die several times from stuff like that, from me not actually focusing on the game in the sequel. Got the cord. Excellent. 2 DLCs could have been better. Well, as long as the base game's good, that's the most important part. I wish when you finished off the BTs, they would just disappear forever and not be able to respawn. That'd be pretty helpful. I gotta see if I can get a zip line built through this whole gap here. That would be very useful for getting through this BT territory. That thing does not sound happy with me being here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to build one to right there, I don't think, am I? And try climbing up the rocks a bit, but... yeah, I don't think that's going to work, is it? Let me just see if it'll let me, but... nah, it's too steep. And that one's got too many obstacles in the way. If I could build it up on top of that hill, maybe? I don't know. I might not even have to come back through here at this point, so... I don't even know if that's really worth it. So many vehicles and stuff abandoned here. I might not even need to do that. Oh, shit. Not good. Not good. Not good. And I'm not carrying anything all that valuable, though, so it's not that big a deal. It's mostly just crafting materials. Women's fan cargo, we don't need that. Wind farm. Don't need that anymore because wind farm is actually maxed out now. Thank God I don't have to deal with them anymore. Just Port Knot City at this point. Oh, I might get grabbed here. Take that adrenaline burst, please. Oh, crap. Well, it's not a void out, thankfully, as I found out. It's not actually instant death. It just means you get thrown into a fight against a big thing. Which I might actually have weapons for this time. I actually do have some good weapons for it this time, so... Yeah, what you gonna do about that, Mr. Crab thing? Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Crab? Oh, no, that's not a crab, that's a squid. That is very clearly a squid. Or a shark. Or some otherworldly being. We have plenty of blood bags, so it's fine. Drop the old. Hematic assault rifle, let's go. These smaller ones aren't too hard to kill, at least anymore. Love how I say that, and then I actually take a good bit of damage to it. Alright, he's almost down. And we'll get a whole bunch of chiral material for this, which is good. Oh, hello. You almost ate my head. That would have been quite rude of you. But it's okay. I forgive your rudeness. Because you give me gold. And gold is good. Yeah, you would think when you clear these things out it would, like, take them away from the world forever, but no, the game doesn't think of it that way. Because you could go through areas without having to deal with them for a while, it'd be so nice. But these early game ones really aren't too much to worry about. You can either do that or you can get away from them most of the time, so... Got through that. Let's see if we can maybe get a piece of returnable cargo and finally finish off this area. Outside of memory chips, which I still know almost nothing about.
Keep on keeping on.
Resins, I will return them. Maybe it will give me progress. Chiral crystals, cool. Mostly junk, but there's something for Port Knot City. Wonderful. Grab everything we can that we can potentially deliver. Moon's Farm. There's Port Knot City again. Hopefully we'll get enough materials just walking here and we'll be able to finish it off. We'll be cutting it a bit close, but hopefully it'll be enough. Fan, don't care about that. Chemicals. I do have zip lines set up here, at least this area is fast travelable. Chemicals, not anything that I actually really need. I would take the zip line, but I want to see if there's anything else down here. Surprisingly not. Huh, yeah, surprisingly no lost cargo down here. That's unfortunate. Hopefully I have enough. Because I'm ready to move on to another area. Armor plate, special alloys, not important.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Welcome to Port Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Alright, let's see if it's enough. Let's hope it's enough.
clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, come on, be enough. Be enough. It's gonna have to be close.
Hey there.
There we go. Alright, port knot is maxed out. There we go. The whole first area is done, aside from those memory chip things. I still don't understand how they work.
Go.
Good work.
Recycle those materials for later. Alright.
Thank you for your contribution.
It's time to transit to the second area of the game. First area is completely done. That's pretty awesome. Definitely solid progress. Alright, Fragile Jumpe. Hasn't been a while, it's been like 10 minutes. I just saw you like 10 minutes ago.
You need to close your eyes.
He's burned a
and
lot of
picture your
calories.
destination.
How much weight he's lost. God, you could not be fat in this game because of how much you have to walk around. If you're a porter, at least. So the good thing is, now that we're here, we can actually work on building the roads more. First, let's let Sam take a shower. He's a little bit nasty right now. Yeah, let's do that first. Now we're looking a little bit better. This is the main area of the game. There's a lot going on here in several settlements that were not discovered. It looks like maybe 2? No, 3. Ooh, yeah, there's a whole unknown area over here. So, looks like 3 settlements have left to be discovered. But a lot of them need people. Like, engineer is fully upgraded at least, which is good. So we can go away from engineer. Craftsman is done, actually. What about Lake Knot? Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, Lake Knot is not fully upgraded, so Lake Knot does need more. Distribution center needs more. I think it's just going to be a matter of just finding things that are not to this engineer over here. We can skip the engineer, and we can skip the craftsman, but everywhere else. Ruined shelter. Oh, that one doesn't have a ranking. Peter Englert. We need to get deliveries to this guy, whoever the hell he is, because we're only at 1 star. So Peter Englert. All the auto pavers up through there are done. The way station here could use a little bit of support, but it's actually making progress. So yeah, all the road up to Distribution Center North and Mountain Knot is basically done. It's just deliveries need to be made. Then there's a lot more road from here, though. So yeah, a lot of roadway to finish. There's a little bit of roadway here as well, between there and Mountain Knot. According to Lizard Guy, you get a jetpack when you max out Mountain Knot, but I think that might only be in the other version of the game. Hey, Raj? 2 goes on sale, might get it, so you have it. I'm definitely going to be excited to play the second game at some point, because, I mean, this game is a lot of fun. A little bit grindy, sure, but very fun. Spiritualist needs progress. Mountaineer needs progress. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of deliveries up into the mountains here, which is not something I'm looking forward to. The weather station needs a bunch more. God, I don't like the weather station. Let me try to stick to the lower area for now and just work on what I can down here. Get all the way to South Knot, get everything upgraded up and around there. Might not be a bad idea. I gotta pee real quick, guys. I'll be right back, and we will continue on with more Death Stranding. Alright, I'm back. Much better. Gonna check your vault tonight, maybe play more of Assassin's Creed Odyssey with a bunch of DLC. Sounds good. Not necessarily fun, but sounds good. Why did I have... I had cargo to deliver here? You have a bunch of computer specs. Can run this game. I hope it can. I don't know anything about any of that, but I hope it works for you. Because I'm not exactly a knowledgeable person when it comes to computer stuff. This guy helped me out a lot with understanding the little bit that I do. So that whole first area is done, so get through it. Okay, we do not need to deliver to the engineer. The engineer is good. The elder, I don't really want to go up there, so yeah, elder, you're gonna get a couple of other deliveries. Same with junk dealer here. Wait, do I have a fourth bot? Do I now have 4 bots? I might. Yes, I do. Okay, that's progress. That isn't a critical thing to do, so... take on orders. So that goes to the engineer. We don't care about the ones to the engineer. Orders to the craftsman. We've done those already. Oh, that is so far away. Holy crap. It's on the other side of the map. The film director is not maxed out. That's a quick recovery mission, so... a couple of recovery missions might not be a bad choice. That distribution center we can do here later. And we'll take a vehicle with us. Wait, what are we doing? I'm now very confused. Why do I have all this stuff in my locker? Did I, like, nearly finish a quest and just, like, not end up finishing it or something? I must have, like, not finished a quest or something back when I had to come through here earlier.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
That's most of the delivery, so let's go. Okay.
How's it going? Well, looks like...
Not perfect, but okay. Get that out of the inventory because that's taking up an insane amount of space. Holy crap, that's a lot. B ranking, you know what, that's fine. Level up, we'll take it. Okay, a little bit into the next level, that's fine. That must have been something I started on at some earlier time, and we can now carry more cargo. Good. Let's get back to Indiana Jones 2 sometime. I'm looking to get at least 2 platinums in August. Sounds good.
New order available.
Now I have to recover stuff from mules, but... I must have started making a delivery at some point. Yeah, I sure did. I started making delivery at some point and didn't make it here for one reason or another. And this should allow me to finish another quest here, so let me go and knock that out. Awesome. More progress. I will take it.
Wow.
Yeah, it only took me like 10 years to get it here because I didn't know it was actually a mission. That did almost nothing, so this area is going to be a little bit of a prick when it comes to getting everything here.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further.
Alright, so we have 2 deliveries to make it to back here, so the first one is in this mule territory. That one should be fairly easy to get. Where's the second one to, though? Oh, is that the only one I actually... No, that is the only one. Okay, so that one shouldn't be too bad. Alright, what's my best way to get there? Just follow the road. Probably the best option. And we're off onto the highway, which is looking still pretty good. And the main highway, for the most part, is done. It's just some of that upper area that we still have to get to, which isn't super important right now. Is that the area we need to go? It is. So, backing up, backing up, backing up. Let's go beat up some random mules. They're just mules. We're not too worried about them compared to actual terrorists. The mules are pretty easy to deal with. Great throw. Oh, he might have shorted out my bike. You little bitch. Not cool. Not nice. Can't be doing that. Now, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, man. That's not cool. That's not very nice of you. The combat in the second game is definitely pretty expanded, though, I will say that, from when me and Lizard Guy were playing. I may or may not have killed somebody in that game and nearly triggered a void out, but that's to be expected when you're me. Ow! Rude. Keep going. You're good. You're good. And stop. Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches. Ah, there's another one. Oh, shit. He actually knocked me down. Oh, so that's how it's going to be then. Yeah, combat in this game is super easy for the most part. Alright, what have we got in our post box? Let's bring some supplies back to the city. Nothing all that bad, actually. Those will go to the engineer. Well, I don't give a crap about bringing things back to the engineer. Ooh, but you know what? Where do they sit at in materials? That's the thing, is I don't know where they sit at in materials to where... Do I want to bring them some materials to try and do some repairs and such? I guess it couldn't hurt. I'll bring along some materials and see if I need any of them. Some metal, especially. Yeah, let's bring along a couple of things of metal, because why not? And I'll bring along as many as it'll let me. Definitely get the ceramics, though. Alright. Okay, I guess I can't carry those other materials. That's totally fine, honestly. I got everything I needed, so let's go. I don't know what I ran into there. Presumably a rock. Alright, so we've at least got some... God, that's gonna be a bumpy ride. It's gonna be like riding a fucking jet ski or something. Those things are bumpy if anyone has not ridden one before. this looks like it might need an upgrade. What does it need? I might be able to upgrade it. Oh, doesn't need repair. It's just rusty for whatever reason. Okay, cool. That's fine. Then we have another delivery to make after this that's pretty close by, and hopefully that'll get me to at least like 4.5 stars. Then we can start delivering to some further away places. Why do those barriers not go down when they should? May have to craft some trucks, though. These bikes might not be enough for this.
Stretch my legs.
Or like gotta stand up and not be crushed under the weight. Autopop in the PS5 version. So the thing is, you actually can't autopop the entire PS5 version. You can autopop most of it, but there's a few trophies that don't. But it will definitely cut down on time, for sure, so... Hey, rank, let's go. That barely gave me anything.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Okay, so let's see what they're setting at in materials. Okay, so they're good on metal, actually, so they do not need any metal. So it might not be a bad idea to just go along the road a little bit, and... Well, that auto paver's already built up, so there's just a little area right there with no roads, which is fine. A couple of areas like that with no roads. Distribution center could probably use some materials. So might as well make a delivery to the distribution center. Ooh, once I do that. That one's actually pretty easy from what I remember. Oh, that's not my bike, is it? Oh well, it's mine now.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Heard about the Sydney Sweeney controversy? Yep, I did. I heard about it. It's because you have a beautiful woman that's white and straight advertising a pair of jeans, because that's not allowed in this world these days. That's what they're mad about. And she is a celebrity crush of many, many men. Myself technically included, even though she's not my number one. Oh, this is gonna be a mess, isn't it? That was probably a dumb idea. I was hoping I could use... Can I use... I can't use the trucks? Are you joking? Why can I not use the trucks? Because I've done this delivery before. Okay, you know what? We might just have to say screw all the extra metal, because that's just weighing me down at this point. Man, because she's pretty and they are not, pretty much. It's number one to you, or definitely your crush. She is absolutely one of my favorites, though, in terms of just looks in general. Now, she's beyond a 10. She's a 12 out of 10, so... Alright, let's just deliver half of it, and they'll just have to deal with what I bring. So I'm not going out of my way to find more materials for this, because I've already done this mission before, so it's not going to be worth that much. Jealous she gets all the guys' attention, pretty much. For the CEO is suing Coldplay for being caught on camera. Yeah, that ain't gonna work out, dude. It's like, what are you gonna sue them for? Like, seriously, what exactly do you think you're gonna be able to sue for? That they showed you on the camera? Like, you're not going to be able to sue over that. You're not going to win that lawsuit. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney is a 15 out of 10. And she's now single, which is pretty crazy because she broke off her engagement, so she's single now. Broke up with the long-term person, so all of us guys out there might have the slightest ounce of a percentage of a half of a percentage of chance. And I can work with that. Partial delivery possible. Cool.
Hey, Sam. Well, thank you.
Now I can go work on other stuff that's more important. B ranking. Still nowhere near the progress that I need to have done here. God, this place is going to be a pain in the ass to fully upgrade. This second area feels like it's going to be a pain in the ass to upgrade. So yeah, Engineer and Elder done. Oh no, the Elder is not done. Okay, so if there's any deliveries to the Elder, I might have to do those. Otherwise, Distribution Center is good. Elder, Collector.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
I have a lot of materials, so stupid you're having an affair, don't go in public, especially around a bunch of cameras. Exactly. But some of these people are not intelligent enough to understand that is the problem. That's not happening. That's not happening. Already did that. That I can do. That I can also do. We got vehicles, so we're good. Let me craft a truck. We have more than enough materials right now, so let's just craft a truck for it. And, Armis. I don't even know who she is, actually. I don't know that name. I mean, I have other celebrity crushes, like, my main ones are, like... Load into vehicle. My main ones are probably, like, Megan Maroney is a huge one. Kelsey Ballerini, so country music people. Breck Passenger, been a crush for a very long time. Okay, so is there a road that I can build near there? That one just needs ceramics. You know what? Let me grab like 500 ceramics from here. And I can build up that bit. So let me grab that real quick. That would be kind of nice to have. That'll be enough to build up that next bit of road. Let's go. She's in Blade Runner and John Wick and in Knives Out. Which Blade Runner? Is that the original Blade Runner? Because I've seen the second Blade Runner. I've never seen the original. Knives Out, shockingly, I've never seen. I'm trying to think of who she was in John Wick. Alrighty, so with this road, we take a left there. Take us to distribution center, and then there's that bit of roadway right there, and that should give us a lot more pathway. So honestly, it's just a bit of roadway driving now. So let's go. Life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I I better drive it all night long. Something, 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 something. Da 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 da. Life is the highway. I'm gonna drive the Death Stranding road all day long. I've been working on the highway all day long. I have no idea where I'm trying to go with that. That just morphed into like 3 different songs at once, because of course it did. 2 crushes, yeah, but even then, not super crazy about them. She was in Blade Runner 2049? I wouldn't recognize the name because I saw that movie quite a while ago. Saw it in theaters, actually. Me and my dad went to see it. We're not too big into it, honestly. It just felt kind of boring. Maybe that's just because I had never seen the original. So that road takes us to the northern part of the map. We're not going there right now. We're more toward the southern part of the map for these deliveries.
Still got it.
Hey, that's ready for whenever they fix the autopop in it. I'll actually be able to play it. And get another Call of Duty Autopop Platinum. And then I'll still only be missing 4 Call of Duty games, which is always good. Because obviously, the PS3 version of Black Ops 3 is unobtainable. The PS3 version of Advanced Warfare is not exactly likely to happen. PS4 version of Black Ops 4 is never going to happen. Because I don't have that kind of time to deal with all that crap. And then Declassified will happen when I stop being lazy about it and actually decide to go and play it. Because I can play it on the PS TV, so I can actually stream it. I'm just lazy about it. And just knowing that it's a giant pain in the ass to play regardless. That should get them up to 4 stars easily. Yep. Long-range truck level 2 unlocked. That's actually very useful. Okay. That was a pretty good delivery. And another delivery. So, yeah, there we go. Halfway through level 5. Let's go.
No shame in taking a break from time to time.
Sure, but we don't need a break just yet. I am Sam Porter Bridges, the greatest of Porta. Being attacked by 2 cats, you seen your cat laying on me and the 5-month-old kitten watching the TV. Aww. They just want to cuddle. They just want to play. They want to play and cuddle. That's what little kitties do. They're sweet. Okay, ceramics. Like I said, we need about 500 of those, so that'll build up that part of the road. After that, though, who do I have to even deliver to? I may not have anyone else to deliver to at this point. Yeah, I brought all the ceramics along. I think that's actually it, so let's go and build up that bridge. Or that road. That's not even a bridge, that's a road, and that's a big road connector, so... let's get that built up. Yeah, that's big. That's a big chunk of the road done. Let's see where we're sitting at for this, because I think that's actually it for this little segment of road. Good enough. I lost 110 likes for that? Really? But I built a road. The bridge is not as good as the road. Let's be fair here. I'd rather have the road. It's better for everyone. It makes travel much easier for everyone compared to the bridge. Okay, so that chunk of road is done. There is another chunk up here that needs chiral, metals, and ceramics. That wouldn't be a bad idea, because that'll build up a road to the cosplayer, and we can see if there's anything for the cosplayer. So that'll be our next target. Let's go back and grab what we need. There's zip lines everywhere, but they don't seem to really be connecting to anything. There's those two, but no others.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Those stupid spiky things are annoying. Like, what do you think people are going to do? Ram a nuclear bomb in here? I mean, I guess that's fair given the events of the story, but still.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on PS4.
It does. It auto-pops with PS4 and PS5 versions. Modern Warfare 2 currently only auto-pops PS4 version. Okay, so for that, we have plenty of chiral crystals, but we need basically 500 metal and 360 ceramics. 500 metal, 360 ceramics. We have 400 metal, so we need 100 more metal and 520 ceramics. Another 100 metal, and we need 480. Just do that. Will be enough. And that'll build up the next bit of road. But let's see what they have in terms of deliveries. Once the Elder would be good to do later. I don't really want to deliver that far out, though, because we don't have the road done. All of these are in terrible spots. I don't really want to make any of these deliveries. Maybe these couple up to the weather station wouldn't be too bad. Those are probably the closest ones that'll be the easiest to do, so... We have a vehicle here, we're all good. Oh, it's in the truck, never mind. Alright, let's go. Got a few deliveries to make here, so... Gotta go to the weather station, and we gotta build up the road a bit more, so all good.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
So let's plot out the route here. So we'll build up right there, and then we can go back and go up that path with PCCs for zip lines. So yeah, let's make this first part of the delivery. Go ahead and fill out that part of the map. Okay, yeah, that's the weather station up there, so there might be more zip lines in that area, so we'll have to see. That is going to be a pain in the ass to get back to without zip lines or anything, so there is one up there. I'm not sure I can build it to make sure that it actually works correctly. Okay, so this needs that load of ceramics, those loads of metals, and those Cairo crystals. That is totally fine. Let it build. More road is good. Road is good. Awesome. More roadway has been constructed. So where does that road actually lead to? So I guess that eventually gets you to the cosplayer? But I don't see any more roadway here right now, so I'll drive up a little bit and see if there's anything there, but if there isn't, probably better off not going this way just yet. Alright, so what's going on up here? Yes, I'm aware that the road is closed, but... Ooh, where is the marker? I don't even see the marker. Okay, so I don't even see the marker up on that path, so I'm going to have to walk that one most likely. Because I don't want to ruin the truck that I'm currently using for this delivery. Get it back across the water so we don't time fall it. And we're good. Alright, head back the other way. I did see a zip line back here somewhere, so maybe there's some infrastructure in place. Yeah, there's a zip line up there, but I don't feel like I'm going to be able to use it. I don't know, maybe from right here? Let's at least try it. If I have a PCC, which I might not have that. Of course I don't have a PCC, because why would I have something convenient? I don't think it would have worked anyway, so... Okay, I see a path up. It just depends on whether or not the BTs are here to attack. Wonderful. I don't need this cutscene every single time I enter BT territory. It is a little bit obnoxious to have to see it every single time. There are a few other zip lines up on that, so... it'll be viable. Oh. This is not good. I don't care if... how does it turn that way? That isn't how physics work. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay, now we got a serious problem here. Let's circle around and hope for things to be better on this one. This is definitely not the intended way to climb this. Oh, fuck, game. I hate when that happens. The vehicles sink, like, instantly if you get anywhere near a BT, which is so annoying. Hopefully they fix that in the sequel. Dying with the Beast got delayed till September. Well, at least you have some time to clean up your other backlog stuff. We can get the stuff out of the truck, it's just going to be very annoying to transport at this point. Let's see if I can kill this BT before he attacks me. Perfect. I don't know if there's multiple, though. I'm sure there's multiple, because there's never only one. Actually, that one's up on the mountain over there, so we got a little bit of space on him. Likes received from the BT. That's just really weird to think that can happen. The truck's okay for now. Avoid the BTs as much as possible. They're really annoying. Get stuck in a crevasse. And get hit by one, of course. Of course you do. Let's fight downhill, because that's easier. I mean, these BTs still aren't super hard to kill or anything. They're just more annoying. That was dumb. I might have burned all my stamina trying to jump. Just a little bit further, just a little bit further, just a little bit further. We're good. Hide. Yeah, I gotta get some zip lines built up to here for later deliveries. This is always gonna be a BT territory. Got it. Keep going. Every time, there's always one that gets in the way. Not allowed to be any different. Seriously. And there's too many to fight off. What am I supposed to do? Okay, hide again. This is requiring a lot more effort than I expected it to. There we go. Yeah, on the way back, I absolutely need to bring along some PCC so I can set up some zip lines. This is going to be super, super annoying if I have to come back up here for anything. there's a zip line right there, and there's another one up there, so I can at least get to the top of the mountain. Can I auto-arrange for better? Is there anything I can drop to get that on there? Drop that. See if that helps. Well, I guess we're not carrying that part. Well, deliver the requested cargo. We got most of it.
Delivering cargo.
I appreciate it. But seriously, what's your secret? I mean...
Floating carrier level up. Cool. Ooh, what is it? It's the free floating carrier, I assume. Oh, no, some lightweight metals. Okay, I will take that for sure.
Well.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Okay, so first bots.
Deploying.
Let's send out a bot. Alright, so we need more roads. And zip lines. So let's go ahead and get a couple of PCCs. And what orders do you have for me? Timefall Farm would be a good delivery. Chiral Artist would be a good delivery. That's over the mountain. I can't make that delivery right now. I'm sure as hell not doing that delivery. That's not too far away. God, there's really not a lot of ideal deliveries right now. The Timefall Farm one probably wouldn't be a bad choice, though, because I really never go there, so... I'll go ahead and set that one up next.
Order assigned.
again soon, Sam. I know we will.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, let's go back down to here.
Looks like a path.
Timefall Farm is a ways away. Okay, I get it. You should really be able to skip these cutscenes by now, seriously. We've seen it a million times.
Got company.
Okay. Oh, that's so far away. Might actually be better off staying on the other side of the road. This is definitely not how this vehicle was meant to be driven.
Still got it.
Alright, we're doing good. I can see the farm. I see a bridge up there. I know we'll get attacked by mules somewhere here, but we might be okay for now. Unless any BTs spawn, which is also a possibility. Yep, now it's time for the mules. I'm not too concerned. Hopefully we can just drive past all of them. And we made it. That was not my best drive ever, but it is okay.
Keep on keeping on.
I've got a delivery. It's a lot of weight, so it better be worth something.
It's okay. Well, I'll be.
I didn't carry it that far. Alright, they're 3-starred. Ooh!
We've added a new function to your Odra deck. A human scanner of sort. That way you can't keep...
That is potentially very helpful. That was a huge level up for them.
Where's your Diet Dr. Kelp?
I don't know, man. I don't know where your pizza or your Diet Dr. Kelp is. But this one's on the house. Bam!
Yeah, you're.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Okay, so with that... There's not a ton of road here that needs to be fixed. I can bring some ceramics in. Let's see, 400 for that, so 408 for that. Plus another 300. So 708 ceramics for those 2 chunks of autopaver. That's going to be most of it.
For further information.
Yeah, 708 ceramics. We'll claim it in small amounts, though, so things don't go horribly wrong. So 5 times 160 is 800. That should be enough. Let me take a couple of smaller ones just in case. You want pizza? Always hungry? I'm hungry all the time as well. And this is our vehicle now.
Keep on keeping on.
There's a certain zip line we want to head toward.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, just continue along this path, apparently. So our Taurus is always hungry. I'm a Libra, so I have no idea. We're supposed to be the fair and balanced judge type people. Where did you put this zip line at? Down there. Definitely not how you're supposed to go down a mountain, but it worked, so it's okay. Oh, that was one of my zip lines? Really? That's surprising. I actually built one in a good spot, potentially.
Stretch my legs.
But I highly doubt I have space for everything. Is there anything I can get rid of initially? It's all those ceramics are going to be the problem. I don't know, I might just have to build like a bridge here. Try to get across. There's that zip line right there. Oh, if I can just get all this stuff on my back. These resins I don't really need. This exo grenade I don't really need either. I want to carry those metals though, I don't want to lose those. Almost got it set up. I need too many ceramics for this. If I offload that, can I fit it here? I can. Okay, yep. That is a much better option than a PCC. Screw the extra PCC. That is not important. Let's go. Okay, where does that put me out at? Close to where I need to go. I see he's supposed to be loyal, compassionate, and romantic. I'm just supposed to be like a judge type. I honestly don't think there's that much more to me. This road is in a bit of a dangerous area, but if we can get it built, it'll be helpful. So if we follow this along, we should have another station up here to upgrade at, or to build at. This This might be one of those areas where it always rains. Alright, there's our next station to build at. Because once the roads are built, we can travel pretty much anywhere without even needing the zip lines necessarily at all times. Okay, so how much does it need for ceramics? 160. There's another 160 for you. That's good, that's fine. Supposed to be stubborn, and you actually are. And I consider myself generally to be pretty fair and honest. Up to the next one. Well, if we can get this part of the road rebuilt, that's big. That's a lot of moving. Yeah, I don't believe much in the astrology stuff. I just find it interesting to look at. See what people think. Needs the full other 160, unfortunately. Alright, we basically have a road now. There's one little segment up here that isn't built. But otherwise, that's the only part of this lower area that isn't built. So let's see if I can build up any more of it here. But that's good. That's nearly the entire bit of roadway built. I have some metal, I have some chiral crystals. I doubt I have enough ceramics, though. Alright, what do you need? Enough metal, perfect. I do not have enough ceramics. That's the only thing I'm missing, apparently. It was nearly enough, though. So all that needs is some ceramics, but I don't have that on me at the moment. And that road's raised up, which is unfortunate. So... get over to the cosplayer. See what he has for deliveries. See if there's anything I can make to any local settlements. Hey, he's the one that's sort of buried in like a ditch here. I was barely paying attention.
Keep on keeping on.
Oh, that's a generator that I actually built. It's got 14 likes. That's pretty awesome.
Keep on keeping on. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verify.
And what we got going on here? All across the mountain. I don't want to do those. Underwear. Okay. Those are fairly doable objectives. 2 areas that are basically on the network here, so... How do you have 27 kilograms of special underwear? I don't get that.
Order assigned.
Hey, Leia just finished the last DLC trophy for Killing Floor 2. Very nice, with that third one coming out. Very, very nice. Alright, so we need about... What is that? 230 ceramics? Yeah, about 230 ceramics will finish off that road. So if I can get that built... That'll be enough to build it. If I dump the special alloys here, will that be enough? Yes. That's fine. Thinking of art as a career, especially drawing. I wish you the best of luck with that, but it's a little hard to make a living with that, so just know what you're getting into before you fully commit to it. It can be very tough to make a living in that as a field. Playing the Astrobot, very nice. I'll be very excited when we get an Astrobot 2 announced at some point, because I'm sure it's going to happen.
Keep on keeping on.
Someone's out here.
Okay, so that's probably my old truck up there. Apparently not. But that's actually the auto paver, which it somehow took me straight to it. So that's pretty awesome. Perfect. Alright, all these roads are built. That is a full highway. That is a full highway across this part of the map. Alright, so we have one delivery to South Knot City. And at least one to the distribution center, so... Either way we go along the road, we'll be able to make a delivery. I think this will take us back to the distribution center, so... Knock that out first, because that one's pretty close to being maxed out. Okay, we've got the roads now, so that's going to make the main deliveries a lot easier. Or the ones between major settlements a lot easier. The weather station's going to suck having to go back up to that, though. I'm not looking forward to that. Haven't fully decided yet. It's the only skill you have. I mean, if you're really good at it, it can definitely do well for you, but just keep in mind that that's not one of the easier careers to, like, make your way in. You have to be really, really good at what you do to make a full career out of it. So just make sure you know what you're getting into. But if you can do it, if you're really good at it, then definitely at least consider it. I wonder what my life would have been like if my parents had actually supported the idea of YouTube back in 2010 and not thought that it was, like, evil. I wonder where I would have gotten to. Oh shit! I just ran over a porter! Oh no! I'm so sorry! I just murdered one of you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh no, I feel like such an asshole. I just murdered another porter, I'm pretty sure, so that's a great, great thing to have had happen. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know there were gonna be other porters here, though, because they're so rare.
Looks good as new. My hat's off.
They're not a common thing in this game compared to the second one. That barely did anything. What happened with the Elder? I am not looking forward to future deliveries to him because he's up in the fucking mountains. He's super hard to get to. He'll walk it off. I hope so.
Good work.
Haven't drawn in years, but gonna buy a sketchbook tomorrow. Definitely do so. Like, definitely, if you think you have any chance with it, definitely pursue it. Definitely be willing to pursue it. Just again, like, know what you're getting into with it. Just know it's not an easy field to have a lot of success in. You have to be pretty good at it. Yeah, like, post the, like what Cassie's saying, post the art on, like, your channel or something. Definitely do that, so we can check it out.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
And speaking of, like, art stuff, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea if I could find someone that I could hire to do thumbnails for me. I mean, I can make simple ones for the most part. I mean, every thumbnail that I have, I made myself. And some of them I think are pretty good. Some of them, most of them are not. I've had a few that I think did really well. Like, the one for Fallout 4 I'm definitely proud of. That one had a lot of stuff in it. I think that one looked good. And like the one today, I mean, that one didn't take too much effort to put together. Just taking an image of COD HQ and then me looking confused as all hell. Because I was confused as all hell because I didn't know what the hell was going to happen with that. Now we do. Hey, we got this roadway done, which is always a good thing. Something drew 6 years ago was Iron Man. It turned out not too bad. Yeah, definitely at least give it a chance and see what people think. If you can get some like good friends and relatives to tell you like honest opinions on it, so you can get some good creative feedback as needed or constructive feedback as needed, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Then hopefully you can do something serious with it. I will wish you the best of luck because a more creative career would be so much fucking better than what I do. The amount of drama and bullshit that happens every day is just so dumb. There was so much of it today, just people just arguing over the stupidest shit that doesn't need to be argued over. Oh, this person took an extra break, and this person gets paid $1 more than I do, and this person's a bitch, and this and that and whatnot. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck about your problems, Karen. I have actually important things to do, like actual work. It's really fucking annoying. My dad no longer has to deal with it, though, because that was a fun thing from this past weekend, is that he actually retired. So yeah, my dad actually got to retire this past weekend, which was pretty awesome to celebrate. He has worked his ass off for 40 plus years, so he definitely deserved it. But it was definitely a surprise to hear, because I thought it was going to last at least until he turned 65 in a couple of weeks.
Keep on keeping on. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter-Bridges.
Yeah, that was good for him. For a career in art over retail any day. Oh, I fully agree. I'd much rather do, like... I mean, YouTube will never be a full-time job for me, and that's totally fine. I'm not bothered by that. Congrats to him. I'll be glad to hear that for sure, because he's worked his ass off for 40 plus years, so he deserves it. Did that literally give me, like, a fraction of a millimeter of progress? Oh, why does that not surprise me? That would give me almost nothing. Of course it wouldn't.
Good work.
But yeah, if you can do well with the art stuff, it's definitely gonna still be in use, because, like, I don't see how people can do thumbnails with AI, because, like, I've tried to use AI for thumbnails, and it's so stupid that it can't do anything correctly. Like, whatever it comes up with makes no sense whatsoever whenever I've tried to use it. That is way too many kilograms to deliver right now. Yeah. Deliver those smaller loads. Those bigger loads are far too much to deliver here. But yeah, like, I don't see how AI could ever replace, like, thumbnail making, because anytime I've tried to make AI do thumbnails, it fucks it up horribly. Like, it doesn't look like anything close to what I want it to, so... I think we've got more time than a lot of the doomers think that we do with a lot of that stuff. Because it can't make me a simple thumbnail of Activision is a screw-up. It can't make that a thumbnail, so... Because that's literally what I was trying to do for this video, so I made my own instead. Because the AI couldn't make a thumbnail of Activision fucked this up horribly. Yeah, I guess I could use a different one, but still, like... I'd much rather be able to support an actual human over an AI, but it's like... If AI can't make that work, then are they really gonna take over in other places? Like, really, really? Maybe 100 years from now, yes, absolutely, but within our lifetimes, I'm feeling a little more skeptical. I'm feeling a little more skeptical for within our lifetimes. Within our children or our grandchildren, especially, their lifetime, for sure, but ours, I don't know, I just don't really see it. Oh, that's not the correct exit, it's the next one up. I don't know. Okay, there is a road down here. Let that tire fall. Good. Coast on down. I think that was not my truck. I thought I parked a truck there at some point. This dude's truck is parked in such an inconvenient spot. But I use the one for, like, Premiere Pro and, like, Adobe and stuff, and it just generates the stupidest stuff. It isn't even close to what it's supposed to. So clearly it's a long way off from being what people think it's going to be. Alright. Is she up to 4 stars? Oh, no, she's not even up to 3 stars. Damn it. Oh, okay, that is 3 stars. Okay, never mind, that's good. Large grenade pouch, let's go. Let's go. I'll take that. I will take that all day long. That was better than I expected it to be.
Good work. New order.
Okay, we're not going to any of those locations because they're on the other side of the frickin' map, and I'm not doing that. What? Is that a return order? I'm not doing a return order tonight. That's what that looks like. It's like, deliver it somewhere and then return it. I don't feel like doing that tonight. Because we make these last couple deliveries, that's probably going to be it for tonight because I still got to go to work in the morning. Which, for those who are interested in it, clinical research fucking sucks. Please don't ever do it. It's corrupt as all hell. It's full of atoms. And it's a horrible, horrible choice. Unless you have no moral compass whatsoever and care only about potentially making money. And that's only if you, like, own a company, so... Which, given that Adam and them got kicked out of all of our urgent cares, that's a story for another future day, but it's putting him closer to being in the prison cell, so that's a good thing. What time do I get up? Like 7:45 a.m., but I haven't consistently slept 8 hours since I was like 12. I mean, Trump doesn't need it. He sleeps like 4 hours a day, and he's totally fine. He just runs off a fucking Diet Coke, so... Just recreated your Hogwarts castle, used almost all the pieces, and it looks better. Nice, nice. Alright, then I'll definitely see it on X or Twitter. Yeah, like, I can survive off of pretty low levels of sleep. Oh, the collector was supposed to receive something. Well... Let me get it to the distribution center first. I think I've got one delivery for there first. And then let me go to the other facility. Right around 8 hours. I sleep usually like 6 hours, honestly, if I had to guess. Because I usually don't fall asleep until... Well, no, wait. Let me redo that math. I usually go to sleep around midnight, so, like, don't necessarily fall asleep instantly, but probably like 7 hours. So yeah, more like 7-ish hours than 8, if I had to guess. No, I haven't consistently done 8 hours of sleep since I was a teenager. Oh, okay, so never mind. Oh, we gotta get this stuff to the collector. He is a lover of old video games. We've gotta get that to him. We have gotta get that to him, man. He is a lover of old video game consoles, PS3 and PSP. I cannot let him down. That is not acceptable to let him down. PSP and PS3 collector, that we cannot let down. I just gotta figure out how to get there. I am not letting that down, though. He is a man of taste. Yeah, he is a man of taste. Get good at drawing again. Probably draw Sydney Sweeney. Go for it, man. Go for it. I say shoot your shot. I'm gonna shoot my shot with Megan Maroney in September. I'm gonna get AI to tell me what I should make for a sign and everything, and see if it actually does anything. And if I strike out with her, which I most likely will, the Castellos in October, going to see them in concert. Can't wait for that, because it's a super small venue, and they always take pictures with all their fans and stuff, so there's like 200 of us. Definitely excited for that. Or maybe I meet some really pretty Japanese girl. You never know. I don't know how to win over a Japanese girl, because I don't know how to win over an American girl. But maybe I have a better chance of winning over a Japanese girl. That's a hole in the ground. Let's not go in the hole in the ground. So I can find some attractive Japanese woman to get in a relationship with / marry. I'd be down for that. Japan seems like a pretty nice place to live, in all honesty. It's extremely safe for... Whoa! Well... What does one do about this? How does this even happen? I've never seen this happen ever playing this game. I can't hit X to do any... What am I supposed to do? Oh, this is awful. What am I supposed to do? I gotta jump out. Ow. What was I supposed to do? We's in a hole. We is in a hole with no way out. Propose to her. You give up in life if that happens? Nah, definitely not, but like... Why would you put a ladder there, you asshole? No, seriously, you're an asshole, sir. Why would you put a ladder there if it didn't lead you to anything? But no, I just need to figure out what kind of sign to hold up during your concert to potentially at least get her attention and go backstage or something. And I will hopefully use AI to try to predict that. I'm sure it can give me an idea. Do that for the Megan Maroney concert, and then we'll see what happens from that. Either I have, like, the hottest girlfriend on the planet, or I don't. And it's most likely that I don't, but there's a slight chance that I do. Like, the absolute slightest percent of a chance that I do. If we're being completely fair. Where's this damn collector at? Seriously? He's back that way, but can I even get across this? I can! Well, I could until the game just decided that I'm not allowed to go across the bridge. Marry me, please. Yeah, she's single, surprisingly. Because she's had a lot of very bad relationships. Which is... That's the thing that I could bond with her on, is that she has had a lot of really bad relationships, from what I can tell from her music. And I have had a lot of really shitty relationships as well. For one reason or another. So it would be a chance to at least trauma bond backstage or something. What the fuck is even going... What the hell? Okay, that was weird. Okay, that was really weird. I have no idea what the hell just happened with that. That was super weird. And then, like, with the Castellos, when I go to see that concert in October after Japan, the two oldest of the three are single, which is always good. Because the youngest one is a little too young for me. She's like 19 or something, so that's a little too young for me, personally. But the other two are in their, like, early to mid-20s, so...
Nice.
Now, Megan Maroney, though, is, like, 2 years younger than me, so we're pretty close in age gap, so... Nothing wrong there, no issues there. She's a 7.5 in your opinion? Oh man, you would get on the nerve of a lot of guys that like country music. To most of us, she's about a 50 out of 10.
Nice.
I mean, to me at least, she's a 50 out of 10. Doesn't mean it's the same for anyone else, but... Yeah, to me she's like a 50 out of 10, so... But hey, we will see. I am not exactly expecting anything, but I am going to hope for things to happen that are good. I can manifest things going well for once in my life, and I will continue to manifest such things going well. Because my love life has not been much of anything positive recently. Which some of that's self-inflicted because I didn't exactly date for a while after I dated a crazy-ass chick. As you guys were around for that, the crazy girl that was a fucking drug addict, that was a fun relationship with quotation marks around it. That kind of turned me away from dating for a little while. And it probably would you guys too if you were in that relationship. Don't listen to country, you have to sleep with one eye open. Can I make that jump? I can, good. I was worried about that because this game is a little inconsistent with that. Yeah, we will see. We will see a few months from now. I need to lose some weight, which I definitely can do if I really try. After tomorrow, because tomorrow we're having a potluck. So it's not going to be the best chance for losing weight. But I am starting to at least do some, like, exercise stuff, even in the house. Because the weather, honestly, I will say, the weather has been so shitty this year. It's hard to go out and walk, so I have to do stuff inside the house for the most part. And I'm at least getting heart rate up, getting some movement in. Not as bad as it could be. So, I am working on some of that stuff. Real though, nothing. Rooting for me, thank you, man. I do appreciate that. But yeah, I do want to focus on certain health aspects, and I am slowly getting healthier. 'Cause I would love to get back down to the weight that I used to be when I was up in, like, Cincinnati. Because when I was up in Cincinnati... Ooh, this could be bad. Let's find a place to jump across and then climb down, because there's a rope over there. Because when I was up there, I got down to a pretty normal weight, like 200 something. Like low 200s. And I actually stayed there for a while, but then COVID happened, and that's where I kind of went the wrong direction. Not even necessarily like the first 6 months or so of it. But like the later months of it, it's the first year of it, where things kind of went downhill.
Begin scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Much smaller a few years ago. Oh yeah, I definitely
All
was.
weapons will be locked.
There's always going to be something crazy to eat every time. Not every day. Sometimes it's food that I don't necessarily like. Sometimes it's like chicken salad chick. And chicken salad, like, I love chicken, but chicken salad is fucking gross because it's full of fucking mayonnaise. And fuck mayonnaise, I hate that stuff. It'll make me not sick, but I hate it. Oh, this dude needs a lot more. Holy shit, he is not happy at all. Time Fall Farmer should be happy, though. Yep. That'll work for him. The Elder, not even to 2 full stars. Next stream, I don't know if it'll be Thursday. It might not be until Friday. Next stream will either be Thursday or Friday. I don't know exactly when yet. I need to see when Gamefly stuff gets here because I really want to go ahead and do College Football 26. I really just want to get that shit done. I might actually just go ahead and buy it at this point because, in all honesty, I don't know when it's going to get here from Gamefly. And I'm really just thinking of canceling the Gamefly subscription at this point because it really... Oh, trophy! Cool. Okay. Very cool. That was 100 interviews. I didn't think that was going to pop on tonight's stream, but okay, cool. So yeah, either tomorrow or Friday. More likely Friday, because I might do some editing and stuff tomorrow, but we'll have to see. So, thank y'all for watching. This was a lot of fun tonight, even though I really hate the way Call of Duty is doing things. We got 3 Call of Duty Platinums in one night. That is not something most people are going to be able to say that they ever did. So, I will see you guys either Thursday night or most likely on Friday night. So, see you guys then.